Good morning. It's Wednesday. Hump day. Mike. How we doing? And I have to say, happy birthday to my daughter, Katie. My daughter, Katie, is 24 years old today. Holy crap. Where does the time go? And how did that happen? So back to macro. You know, we need to remember that we are capable of anything that we want to accomplish. We are capable of being up in the morning and being full of passion. You're capable of having the body you want. You're capable of creating whatever financial result that it is that you're looking for. But what is it that stops us? Well, a lot of times it's standards. A lot of times it's belief. You know, we have to remember that it's easier to fit in, and it's tough to be the person that's going to be the outlier. You know, remember as you're going through, you know, if you show up every day and say to somebody, you know, when they say, how are you? And you respond that you're fantastic, you know, not everybody is always going to respond perfectly to that. As you move through life and grow, you know, what's going to happen with the friends that you currently have if you start doing massive changes? Tony Robbins' 5-day challenge he put out again, which is free, starts January 21st. So let's say you do my seminar, you do his seminar, you start making massive changes in your life. The people that are closest to you, your friends, what's going to happen when you start making these massive changes? What are they going to do? Are they going to be excited for you? Well, maybe. They might be excited for you, but they also might start resisting it. They might start telling you, you know, why are you doing all this stuff? And why are you doing all this? And you don't need to do all of this. Everything's fine. Why is it that you're changing your body and growing and doing all of these things? Now, why are they doing that? Are they doing it because they don't love you? No, they're doing it because they love you. They're doing it because they feel like they're losing you. And it also can be a little bit of a reflection on themselves on what they're not doing. So as we travel through this world of personal development, you need to always remember that whoever you surround yourself with makes a huge difference, because the people, remember, the 5 people that you spend the most time with is who you become. And you need to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, that approach life the way that you do and want the things that you do. Because if they don't, you're going to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, because you're always going to be dealing with that pull that exists in your life. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to extract them from your life, but you certainly have to understand that that situation exists and maybe even limit that time. You know, certain people in your life aren't going to grow, especially family. Certain people, they're going to do what they're going to do, and it's their life, it's their choice. But if you stay in their world, you're never going to be able to grow into your world. So you have to distance that a little bit. Now, here's what's great. Once you start making changes and they see how happy you are, a lot of times these people will come along. Now, here's another thing that you have to be careful of. When they start to do that, remember that it's their journey and it's their choice. One of the toughest things to learn when you start doing what I do is that people have to participate in their own rescue. So as you start making changes in your life, people are going to start asking you, how are you doing this? What are you doing? What did you do? Where did you learn this? What are you doing with your body? When you make massive changes to your body, that's always my favorite, because they'll always come up and say, how are you doing this with your body? Well, let's see. I cut out alcohol. I cut out everything processed. I cut out all junk food, and I'm exercising once or twice a day. I don't eat after 5. And they always go, ugh. Like, there's no magic pill from Sweden. There's no special workout from Germany. No, there's no magic pill. It's you do the work and then you get the results. It's that simple. But they'll start to ask you about all of these things. They'll start to, question, how is it that you're making all these changes? And then you're going to want to help them, because you have this information, it's working for you, you're excited. You're like, you want to feel like this. You want your body to feel like this. You want, your finances to be like this. And so you're going to want to help them. But you got to remember that they got to do it on their own. Because if you spend too much of your time helping them, what happens? Now you're not producing the results that you want to produce and should produce. So as you start moving through this world of personal development, as you're making changes in 2021, remember two important things. Whoever you surround yourself with is who you become. The 5 people you spend the most time with is who you are. And so watch the people that are in your life. And that doesn't mean you have to extract them from your life completely, but it might mean that you have to, limit how you manage that situation. Secondly, when they start to come to you for help them. Here are the resources, but they got to do it on their own. You cannot make them do the things that they need to do. They have to make those choices. As I said, people have to participate in their own rescue. If you come to my seminar a week from Sunday, I'll tell a story that Lauren LaHave used to always tell us about that. Help the people with their arms up. It's a dramatic story, but it actually hits this point home and says what we need to learn in that capacity. So remember, macro, there's nothing you're not capable of. Can we be up every morning full of passion? Can we have the finances? Can we have the money? Yes, we can absolutely have all of those things. Just understand that whatever you want, there's a cost. There is an amount of activity that is going to be required. There's an amount of personal discipline that is going to be required. But the great news is once you get started, the momentum makes that easy. But pay attention to those who are around you. When they see what you're doing, they're going to want it and they're going to want to follow. Encourage them. Tell them it's possible. Show them it's possible. Give them the resources. And then at the end of the day, hopefully they'll make their own choices and they'll decide to live their best life. But at the end of the day, it's their life and it's their choice. Have an awesome day, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to say hi. We have a lot of people watching. My Uncle Bill is watching with Mr. Drehobel and Mr. Lampy. Thank you so much, guys. You guys watch all the time. Valerie Kabatsky says good morning. Good morning, Miranda. Mr. Lampy saying good morning. Mr. Ashley, great to see you this morning. Are you on your way to work? And my great friend Austin Haynes is up and saying hi to me. Honored that you're watching, sir. Great to see you. Kristen Simpson is watching. Great to see you guys too. Have an awesome Wednesday. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to my great daughter. Kristen, I think you were around for that, weren't you? And we're all in this together, everybody. Let's take care of each other. Thanks for watching.